Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for the second half of August 2024. Let's get 3 cards down to start. See where that takes us. So we've got new beginnings. Yes, that's what we're looking for. So starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So not only are you looking to move forward and looking to start a new chapter, whether it's just a small change or a big change, it's all about finding you, finding your purpose, finding your way. It also asks you to look at your past and forgive those things that you need to forgive of yourself and others, if you can, and also to just be compassionate and just, if you've done stuff or made mistakes or haven't taken an opportunity as you might have done, then Spirit is just giving their beautiful blessing that this is perfectly okay. Because what we've got here is definitely a time for celebrations and abundance and rewards for hard work. It's saying release yourself from burdensome situations. So that new beginning is very much coming through strongly here for you, Leo. And this can be the starting of a beautiful new relationship, a commitment, but also a situation or something that you're doing. Could be job, could be business, could be anything, but it's definitely rewards for the work that you've done. So that's why it's so important at this time, Leo, to really look at how far you've come and what you've achieved. Now here we have the Peace card, and it says release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Yes, so once again we're following the same theme coming through here. So it's time to move forward, leaving the past behind, but not in a way that's sort of like, I don't even want to think of you again, I don't want to bar of it. It's just a case of saying I've moved on, I'm moving forward, my eyes are firmly planted on the horizon into the, as I'm moving forward. And to do so with as much compassion and understanding for yourself and for others that you can. Because that opens up the way even more. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple of cards for each of those. And get some more information. So so for this time period there, Leo, very much a time of letting go, releasing, letting go of anything burdensome, anything that's been weighing heavily. And yeah, so just see how you go with that if you can. So here we have under the new beginnings, we have the Ten of Vesicles. So we have wealth, we have prosperity, we have opportunities here to really bring through that stuff that you've been waiting for or been thinking about or been wanting to aim to. But what it really is saying there, Leo, is that there is some really good stuff there coming through for you. But it's also about cementing yourself into, where you want and what you want to be doing. So if you're looking at increasing your income through a job promotion or going, somewhere, or looking at building on the finances or the things that you have already, then this is a really good opportunity here coming through for you. A good time for that. And we see that reflected as well in the World card. So this is the rewards for hard work, for going through that journey, because you start at the Fool and you end at the World. So the Phoenix is rising again. So very much you rising. And yeah, great cards there. So under the Four of Gabriel, which we know is about, it's the time for celebration, it's also asking you that you've been through a period of working really hard and doing a lot, and you've achieved much, even if it feels like it. But it's now time to have a wee bit of a rest. Just allow yourself off the hook a little bit if you can, Leo, and just stepping back, listening to the beautiful messages coming through and the healing vibration from Spirit that will be coming through at that time. Here we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a really great time too to sort of look at the lessons that you've learned along the way and look at how far you've actually come. Now you may find at this time too, Leo, that you become the teacher, you become the master. If you've been in a student mode, then you are now stepping up. So for some of you, this definitely could be a promotion into a leadership role or something that gives you more authority or gives you more autonomy even within. For some of you, it's a spiritual journey that just takes you further and further and further into your own purpose and your elevation. Under the Peace card, we have the Ace of Cups. So we know with the Ace of Cups that there is an abundance of unconditional love coming through. Now, I love the story behind the blue bowl here, because it talks about a bowl that was hidden. It had been chucked into a swampy area, just tossed aside, was unwanted, and it was found by somebody walking past, noted it just sticking out the ground, thought, oh, an old bowl, pulled it out, washed it down, and found that it was this beautiful chalice. And so this is about really looking at the beauty and the magic and you know, that if you're feeling like you're feeling a bit like rugged or a bit bedraggled, or, you know, just feeling a bit, you know, beaten down even, know that once you step into this beautiful energy of that new beginning, that new chapter, that you will see the sparkle start to return. Here we have the Eight of Swords. So what we need is that releasing of anger. Because the Eight of Swords can be about being restricted and being holding yourself back. Now, quite often that can happen if we get too resentful, get too stuck in negative thoughts, and that then that keeps us stuck in a place. So this is about releasing, but it's also about releasing your anger in a much more controlled sort of, or releasing your pent-up frustrations maybe, any sort of thing that holds that energy too tightly, and it's directing it in a good way. You know, for example, you could go and take up boxing or something like that to release it. Okay, so we've got a beautiful new chapter starting here in this time for you, and there's the opportunity here to really start to reap the rewards. Making deeper commitments, either to yourself, to your relationships, to what you're doing, and taking the time out to just give yourself a moment, give yourself a break, have that time out while you reflect on what you've learned and where you've been and where you've come from, and just how well you've done. Now and then as we go on to releasing the past, and as you do that and letting go and let God and looking for a more enriching future that's coming, then you start to see things start to sparkle in that beautiful new energy coming through, and you're starting to feel better, you're glowing, you're just in a really good place. And part of that process is releasing any anger or any emotions or anything that's holding there firmly. Here we have the Eight of Cups. Yes, here we go, walking away, but walking also towards much better, your purpose, things that hold you up rather than hold you back, which is what you're walking away from. So the Eight of Cups is a really, really synchronistic card for the rest of the cards there. We have the Empress, yes, bringing in the harvest. This is birth, rebirth. That's that new beginning again. So there is definitely prosperity and abundance coming through there in whichever way that shows up. Now we have the Emperor. So you're going to be coming through this time feeling really strong, really independent, knowing what you want and knowing how how it's going to look for you, which is going to put you in a great position to really go for what you want, for what you're aiming for. Now the Seven of Swords says be wary of those who want to take from you, who want to cause issues, cause obstacles, put obstacles in the way. It can be even as much as just malicious gossip or somebody wanting to be a pain in the butt as far as I'm concerned. So just be wary of that. And we have Judgment. This is where we started. We started at Judgment. So you see how she's elevating. That's that releasing. That's allowing yourself to really start to vibrate at that higher frequency, and you will start to see the rewards from that as they go. And the Four of Cups. So once again reminding you, and it's close to the Eight of Swords, focus on the things that bring you blessings, that make you feel good, that have the good energy coming through, and leave the other crap behind pretty much. Okay, one more card to finish. Beautiful reading, Leo. Alright, what is the dragons? We've got a green dragon here. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature. So you've been encouraged to really maybe take your shoes off, go and ground yourself on some grass, maybe go hug a tree, or just go for a walk where you can clear your head, you can find some clarity, you're away from the noise, and it's where you can align more with you. So it's sort of, it is, or even if it's not nature, if you don't like walking in the woods or whatever, it's just really about taking that time out of quietness, of quietude, so you can actually connect to your soul and your spirit and hear your heart and what it's telling you. Well, that's really beautiful. Reading there for you, Leo. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.